Hi, happy to see you. Crochet any interesting stuff lately? This is Auntie Nat's Crochet. Glad you choose this video. Allow me to teach you how to crochet lovely and cute stuffs. I have thousands of videos, so do subscribe to my channel. The subscribe button is at this corner over here. It will mean a lot to me. And today I'm gonna make a prosperity god. I mean, if you're Asian, especially Chinese, during Chinese New Year, I mean, they do worship this kind of prosperity god. It's something like Santa Claus, it's a Mustang. So I'm gonna make a prosperity god, a cute one, I hope. And I'm using all milk cotton yarn. So these are the colors that you would need. You need some skin color, black color, or maybe a darker brown. Red for the robe. It's wearing a red robe. Depending what kind of red you have, doesn't really matter. And some golden color or yellow color for the sides of the robe. So the robe is red and the sides are all yellow. Actually it's golden, but I don't have a golden yellow thread. This is the nearest I could find. So all these are 5-ply milk cotton yarn, and I'm going to use a 3.5 mm hook. And if you find this fella cute, check out the tutorial video. It's in the earlier post. So now let the fun begin. Okay, we're gonna start by making the rope. We're gonna start from the bottom up, and we're gonna start with a red yarn with a magic circle. You curl your yarn around your 2 finger or 3 finger or 4 finger and you pull up a loop and make a knot. Once you have a magic ring or a magic circle, you do 8 single crochet into the ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8 single crochet into the magic ring. And then row 2, I'm going to do increase. You go to this first stitch here. Excuse me. If you do not know where's the first stitch, you can always count back the V shaped here to find your first stitch. In that first stitch, let me add a marker. Row 2, I'm going to do increase. Increase means 2 single crochet into each stitch. It's a single crochet increase. This is the last increase, so all in I should have 16 stitches because I started with 8 and now I do increase, so I should have 16 stitches in this row. Now we go to row 3. Row 3, I'm going to do 1 single crochet. Oops, wait, let me get that. You start with 1 single crochet, followed by an increase. You're gonna do 8 sets of this. 1 single crochet, increase. now the last set, 1 single crochet, increase, and this row you should have 24 stitches. Now we go to row 4. Row 4, I'm going to do 1 single crochet, start with 1 single crochet, then you do increase, then you do 1 single crochet. So 1 single crochet, increase, 1 single crochet. This is 1 set. You're gonna make 8 sets of it. So technically it is increase. After increase, you do 2 single crochet. 1, 2, increase. You should have 1 stitch left. Here, you do 1 single crochet into that stitch. Oops. Let me sort out the yarn. Okay, now row 5. Now for beginners, if you want to know which row you're at now, this is 1. You can see the circle. This is 1. Second row, third, fourth. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we are on the 5th row. 5th row, I'm going to do 3 single crochet followed by an increase. 1, 2, 3, increase. So you should have 8 sets of this. And now the last set. 1, 2, 3, and do increase. And this is how it looked like. Now row 6. I'm going to do 2 single crochet. I'm going to start with 2 single crochet. 1, 2, followed by increase, and 1, oops, 2, 1 2 increase, 1 2, this makes 1 set, so you have 8 sets of it. But technically it is after the increase it should be 1 2 3 4, then you do increase 1 2 3 4, and you do increase. This is the base of the amigurumi. Okay, 1 2 3 4, and you do increase, and you should have 2 more stitch left. You just do single crochet. In this row 6 you should have 48 stitches. Now I'm going to do single crochet all around. You just do 1 single crochet into each stitch for row 7 until row 10. So I'll come back to you once I'm at the end of row 10. And this is how it looked like after 10 rows of single crochet all around. Sorry, not 10 rows of single crochet. I mean after the 10th row, this is how it looked like. So in this row 11, we are still going to do single crochet all around, but I'm going to do it on the back loop. So this is the front loop. Sorry, this is the front loop, and this is the back loop. So now instead of straight away go to the back loop, your back loop, you will have a line here. And by the time you come back here, your line will go like this. One faces up, one faces down. So now what I want to do is here, from this first stitch here, I'm going to bring this yarn over. This working yarn, I'm going to bring it over. And I go to the back loop of that same stitch and do a single crochet. So you're gonna look like this, and the next stitch I am going to do single crochet as well, but only on the back loop. Why? Because I need this line. I mean, this is optional because this is the base of the amigurumi. Your amigurumi is gonna stand like this. Oh, what I want is I'm gonna make 2 rows of stitch here to make it look as if the rope dropped down like a skirt, like a maxi, you know, when you wear a long skirt, it goes straight down to the floor and not like this, and it doesn't look like this. I want it look like a skirt. Okay, so this is optional. You don't want to do this part, it's okay, you can just continue with this and go to the top and do the head, and that's it. So your bottom of your amigurumi will look like this will look like this. When it stands on the table or the chair or whatever, it looks like this. It's just my way. I just want it to look like as if it's a rope. It's a nice rope falling down. So here you just do single crochet onto the back loop, just all around, so that I have this line here. And I'll come back to you once I'm at the end of the row. Okay, once you reach the last stitch here, like this, then you just join back with this first stitch here and continue to do our single crochet. I still need to do 2 more rows of single crochet all around, which means just now was row 11, so now I need to do row 12 and row 13. So I'll come back to you at the end of row 13. So the actual single crochet all around is actually from row 7 to row 13, but I just add 1 more row that does in the back loop only. So this is optional. If you do not want this, you can just do single crochet all around from row 7 until row 13. So I'll come back to you once I'm at the end of row 13. Okay, this is end of row 13. We're going to go to row 14. Row 14, I'm going to start to do decrease, or you can call it a 2 together. I'm going to start with 2 single crochet. This is 1. Wait, let me add my marker. 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet. Then I'm going to make this 2 stitch become 1. I'm going to use the front loop and the front loop. I'm going to put through 2 and put through 2, or you can do any 2 together that is convenient to you. And this is just my way of doing decrease, and some call it an invisible decrease. So you have 2 stitch here, you make these 2 stitch become 1, it's called a decrease. And then you're going to do 2 single crochet. Single crochet in the next 2. 2 single crochet decrease, 2 single crochet, this makes 1 set, and you're gonna have 8 sets of it. Okay, now let me just continue. So 1, 2, decrease. So technically after the decrease is 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches, 4 single crochet, and you do a decrease. Oops. So this is the last set. After you do 2 together, you will find that you have 2 more stitch left, and these 2 stitch you just do single crochet. Now for row 15 and 16, you just do single crochet all around. No increase, no decrease. So I'll come back to you once I'm at the end of row 16. This one we'll come back to it later. Okay, this is end of row 16. You have 40 stitches in this 3 row here. Now row 17. Row 17, I'm going to do 3 single crochet, or should I say single crochet in the next 3, followed by a decrease. So this is 1, 2, 3, and you do it 2 together. One, 2, 3, and do a 2 together, or you can call it a decrease. The written pattern is in the description box in case you need a written pattern. This is the last set. And all in you should have 32 stitches. And now for row 18 and 19, you're going to do single crochet all around, no increase or decrease. So this row you should have, these 3 rows you should have 32 stitches. So I'll come back to you once I'm at the end of row 19. So row 18, 19, just single crochet all around. Again, now row 20, I'm going to do another row of decrease. I'm gonna start with a single crochet. You do 1 single crochet, and you do a 2 together, or you can call it a decrease, and then you do 1 single crochet. This makes 1 set. You're gonna make 8 sets of it. So 1 single crochet, 2 together. So technically it is 2 single crochet. 1, 2, and a 2 together. 1, 2. Oops. 2 together. 1, 2, 2 together. 1, 2, 2 together. 1, 2, this is the last set, and you should have 1 stitch left here. You do a single crochet. This is how it looks like so far. You have a white base for it to stand nicely. And now for row 21. Okay, row 21 and 22, we're going to do single crochet all around, no increase or decrease. But this is also the row that I'm going to change color. So this last stitch here, I am going to pull up a yellow yarn instead. Then you go to the next stitch here. I'm going to pull up red, then yarn over yellow. This is optional. I mean, if you can't do this, you just like the normal, just do yellow without bringing the red over. I'm doing it this way so that here has a straight line. So it means that when you come to the next stitch, you yarn over the red first, then you put through yellow. Then you have a straight line like this. Just hold the red yarn at the bottom here. I would just see it's pretty easy. Just pull it over and yarn over. Pull this through. If you have other ways of doing this, by all means, you don't have to follow this. Just make sure you have yellow all around. And this tail here, I'm just going to tie with the tail inside. Okay, I've come to the end of the row. This is row 21. So now I'm going to go to row 22. Row 22, I'm going to change it to skin color because after this we're going to work on the head. So I'm going to change it to skin color now. Bring it over. We still need this yellow. I'm gonna put through this yellow just like just now, the red and the yellow. The bottom should be yellow, the top is skin color, beige color. Then I'm gonna go around it again, just like just now. So technically this 2 row is just single crochet all around, no increase. So you just put through. It won't be easy because it's kind of tight the way we crochet just now, so it's a bit tight. So once it's down, you can see a very neat row of yellow. And this red here, you pull a bit because here it's gonna came up a bit. You pull a bit and you cut the yarn and just tie these 2 colors together. Tie the 2 tails together so they won't come off easily, and just do single crochet all around with no increase. Just this time it's of different color. So the written pattern in the description box, I won't be mentioning when to change color. This is optional. You don't change color. I'll just tell you where, the number of stitches in each row. But I won't mention when to change color. Oops. You have to be careful here because it's kind of tight. So it should look like this. Okay, we have come to the end of that row. I'm gonna cut this yellow yarn and go find a tail wherever it is, whatever tail, and you just tie a knot. And just leave it inside. And now we can continue with the next row. The next row we're going to do the head. We're going to start off with 3 single crochet. 1, this is going to be tough because once I do this way, this is a bit tight. Yeah, let me put a needle through this so that the hole gets bigger. So 1, 2, 3, and I do increase. Increase means 2 single crochet into that same stitch. Now once we do not want to see that zigzag, we want to see a straight line, this will happen. When you pull here, here will kind of look longer. But no worry, once the amigurumi is done, you give it, mush it around, see, you go back. You go back to original, but when you start to crochet, this will kind of become longer, like this and this. So it's your choice whether you want to do it this way, and you just crochet the yellow color on top with that zigzag thing. When you single crochet on it, you will see kind of like a XXX kind of, so it's no right or wrong to this. It's just preference. 1, 2, 3, and then increase, and then again you do 1, 2, 3, and then increase. 1, 2, 3, and you do increase. So this 1, 2, 3 increase, you should do 6 sets of it. And you should have 6 sets of it, so the head is getting bigger. In a row 24, I'm gonna start with single crochet in the next 2. So this is 1, 2, and you do increase, and 1, 2. You do 1, 2, increase, 1, 2. This is 1 set, and you're gonna do 6 sets of this. So technically it means when you reach increase, after this increase, you do 4 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you do increase. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you do increase. So this is the last set, and after this increase, you should have 2 stitches left, and you just do single crochet. And this row you should have 36 stitches. Okay, now you do single crochet all around from row 25 until 26. No increase or decrease, just single crochet all around. Row 25 until 26. I'll come back to you once I'm at the end of row 26. Okay, this is how it looked like after that few rows of single crochet all around. So now I'm just gonna fold it like this so that it's easier to hold. I want to work on the bottom part here. So you grab a red yarn. This is optional for those who didn't do this back loop thing. You don't have to do this. So the first stitch, I'm going to do a single crochet. Then I'm going to do a half double crochet into the next stitch. Then I'm going to do a double crochet. So after this double crochet, whoops, let me do that again. After this double crochet, I'm going to go down to half double crochet. Then I'm going to do single crochet. Then I'm going to go up again, half double crochet, double crochet, half double crochet, and single crochet. So this is optional. I just want it to be wavy like this, so it's not even. If you want it to be even, then maybe you can do half double crochet all across, or double crochet all across, or even single crochet. I just want it to be like this, so it makes the rope looks like, you know, the bottom is not like this. Just hide the bottom. So if you see this is not enough to hide it, you can make one more row. So as for this, I'm gonna hide it inside. Just put a tapestry needle and bring this over. So this part here, I'll just do one row first and I'll see how it goes. If later when I plumb it up, it doesn't show that it's touching the ground, I might do one more row. But I think so far it's okay. It looks like a rope. Like, I just do not want to see this part. I just do not want to see it goes this way. I want to see it goes this way. Okay, so I'll come back to you once I have one row of this. So mine is just single crochet, half double crochet, double crochet, and then it goes down to half double crochet and single crochet. Then it goes up again, half double crochet, then double crochet. So this is optional, this is up to you. And later I'll come back to you. I'll show you how to do I'm trying to do the cheek. Once I get the cheek right, then I know which is the front and which is the back. And that is the time when I'm going to make two shoes, so that hopefully you can see the shoe a bit just on the outside. Then a belt. So I'll continue with this and I'll come back to you. Okay, I've come to that last stitch there. So I'll just cut the yarn. I think I'll just do one row. Anyway, if I decided to add additional row, I can still do that later on. Then you just hide this inside. Hide it inside the amigurumi. Okay, now go find that two tail and tie